I've always wanted a snow skate, like a professional one, like Ambition snow skates. I also love snowboarding, but snowboard hills are closed this time of year, and it's too snowy to skateboard. Snow skates are like the perfect combination of snowboards and skateboards. So this year was the perfect time for me to get one. The problem is, Zoomies no longer sells them, and they're sold out online. I really didn't want to do this, but I've considered that I'm going to make one my own. Every single tutorial out there of building a snow skate, they use duct tape and popsicle sticks. This is a very temporary solution that does not last long at all. It falls apart so quickly, which is why I didn't want to do it. But I've done some research, and I think I found a way to make a great DIY snow skate that will actually last, and that we can actually do tricks on. Now obviously snow skate companies will not tell you how they make their snow skates, so after watching a collection of videos in my own time, I've broken down the 3 most essential components to making a good snow skate.
Okay, and then there should be an order number on there.
We're at a Canadian Tire right now, just got picked up the flying carpet / sled, so yeah, off to Michael's. Waterloo is still in lockdown, so I ordered the stuff online, and right now we're picking it up while we're in the car, so. Yeah, Wong. Yep. Got the products. Number 1, foam. Number 2, plastic for the bottom of the deck. This is a flying carpet. It's a sled thing, so it's going to be great. It's going to be water resistant. It's going to slide. And we can cut this into little strips so we can make grooves for the deck. And last of all, I used a skate deck. This is an old one, so the first thing we're going to have to do is prep this, aka we're going to have to remove the grip tape and clean the bottom of the deck, which is actually not as hard as it seems. I've now cleaned the entire deck. The grip is gone. Cleaned off the sticker residue as well with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and I have my plastic sled carpet thing over here, so first thing I'm gonna do is open this up. Oh, that was a lot of tape. Alright, so my objective right now is to get this big ass thing into the shape of this. And this is probably when it starts getting really hard. There's also 2 sides to this wonderful little carpet. There's a rough side and there's a really smooth side, so we want to make sure that this is at the bottom, not this. I have a marker here, and my plan is to trace out the shape onto this carpet, and hopefully it will work out. And let's get cutting. The outline is complete, and that went a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, but now I must rely on my scissors to get us somewhere good. I am in a nervous sweat. I can't believe that worked out. It's got a few bumps because the plastic is a little bit hard to cut, and I am not the best cutter. This turned out way better than I thought it would. I'm gonna clean up some edges, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. A little bump here, and a little dents here. Alright, we have our plastic layer done. I cleaned it up a little bit, and we have a lot of spare plastic. So what we're gonna do with this is that we're gonna make the little grooves that you see in the snow skates, and we're gonna slap them onto here so that we can stick it on along with this bottom layer. So that's what we're going to do. This one should be way easier because all we have to do is just measure the length and make sure that it goes from bottom to top. Stick 2 on. Well, bam! We've got our snow skate groove. Go on just like that. And it'll help us steer and ride towards the direction that we actually want to go instead of swerving completely recklessly, whilst still being very smooth. I'd also want to apologize if I looked a little bit disheveled right now because cutting this plastic was a little harder than I thought. So I do look a little bit messy, but the exciting part is here. Now we stick the plastic layers and grooves onto the deck. You can use any sort of adhesive, and if it's not strong enough, you can reinforce it with some screws, which you'll have to be careful about. You'll need some power tools, but I am using contact cement. I've never used contact cement, so I'm going to pray that it's going to work out like how it has so far. Essentially what we need to do is we need to layer contact cement on both sides and stick it on. So let's go do that right now. Alright, I'm putting on my jacket now. We're going to go outside to do all of this because contact cement creates a lot of fumes and we really don't want that to be inside of the house because it's toxic. So we're gonna go outside and do that. This is really hard. Guys, if you're gonna use contact cement the same as me, make sure to read instructions on this thing because I think every bottle has their own set of instructions, so. Sides are now dry and we must now carefully place them together. It worked! Now we finally have the plastic layer on the deck. I had to do it 2 times because the first time I accidentally let it dry for too long and it would not stick together. I put on masking tape on the sides and let it cure for a day, just to make sure that the sides are flush onto the deck and it won't accidentally fall off while we're skating it. So now what we gotta do is we gotta remove the masking tape and put our grooves on, so let's go ahead and do that. I am super hyped that it's working out so far. I applied the grooves using a really strong double-sided tape instead of contact cement, just because it's easier to apply because they're already in strip formations. I completely forgot to mention one of the reasons I used double-sided tape was to make it thicker so that it would have more depth trekking through the snow. I'm super excited that it's working out so far, and we're moving on to the last step, which is grip tape. I really want to have fun with the grip tape, so I think I'm going to add a little bit of art into it. This deck originally had grizzly grip tape. I think I might want to replicate that look by cutting in the grizzly logo into the foam. I created a stencil by just tracing the logo from Google, so let's get into this. Yeah, okay, we're scratching that idea. We're just gonna do a grip tape line. All my fingerboarders out there, you know exactly what to do. This is what the snow skate looks like. It's already covered in snow and it's a little bit wet, but honestly, it's gonna get way wetter than this later on. But that first slide test was absolutely perfect. I'm gonna hope that this grip stays intact. I had a few extra snowboard stamp pads, so I added a little Vans one here for extra grip, for where, you know, my back foot is, for tricks. So hopefully that's gonna help, because I don't have any of that fancy Ambition Extreme grip. I also have my winter Vans shoes so that we can get some tricks in. Let's go. The awesome thing is that I live right next to a park, so we're gonna head there right now and we're gonna test this baby out. First of all, I'm gonna try and ride it down a hill or somewhere flat and see how it rides, and then we're gonna jump in and try some tricks. So I'm gonna hope that it works. We've been extremely lucky. Everything has been working out so far with a few little bugs here and there, which I've managed to fix. Honestly, feeling really lucky. Oh my god. It works! Of difficulty controlling the board, and that's because there's been inconsistencies in snow. Part of that snow is fresh, and part of the snow is just straight up ice. So let me try and move somewhere else. That is not very good. That is also not good. We are coming to the point where we're finding out that something is wrong. I think that I definitely figure out a way to get this plastic to stick a little bit better. And that stomp pad definitely didn't work. Honestly, this thing was great. I was starting to get the hang of it. The grooves were working great. You could see the tracks in the snow and felt like a snow skate. But there was definitely something wrong with my judgment of how strong the adhesion would be. So I'll probably have to go back home and try to rack my brain and think about how I can get this thing to stick a little bit better. I might have to end up drilling some holes, but yeah. I am pretty determined to keep skating this thing though, because I know that the concept works. It's just that it's not sticking properly. So let's keep seshing it. Spaghetti noodles. Oh my god, look at that. That is not sliding. At least I know the grip tape works like magic. God. Fakey big spin? Well, that's not sliding for sure. Well, we almost had it, boys. Just one single flaw. It wasn't sticky enough. Honestly, I'm really proud of how this thing turned out. I'm super happy and psyched to know that it actually works. I'm sure I can find out a way to actually get it to stick and be smooth. Look at this. This is like some weird skin. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. This video took a really long time to do, so I really appreciate it if you guys could like the video. And I really want to hit 2,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, make sure to participate by smashing that big red button down below. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any suggestions to actually make the plastic later stick at the bottom of the deck. And I might include it in the next part of this video where I try those suggestions out. Peace out. I hope you guys stay safe, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Tune in next week, and I hope you guys have a dope day.